versus Team Liquid. Grand Finals, Game 1.
Okay, and welcome everyone to the 2019 Grand Finals, a best of 5 between Team Liquid and OG. I'm Odie Pixel here with Fog. We've just seen the draft. It's all very exciting, right? We have Liquid, they raise up the TA, then out comes the Pugner, and then they say, well, we're going to switch it around. We're going to bring out the Meepo, but, and there's a big but, right, Fog? There's something kind of good on OG's side.
There is a good Elder Titan pick for that Meepo. This should be a really interesting one. We look at OG, like you said, this is what happens when we get to the later stages, and of course, in the finals of TI. It's all about counter picks and just mind games. Like you said, they just swap the lanes around immediately just from the picks. And even though you don't see too often that these swaps happen, it's gonna be those mind games. Because immediately, look who's actually playing the Meepo, and look at his items. Those aren't mid items on our Meepo. Those are side lane item Meepos. So that's already a big change up there. Yes. They're going to be seeing the player. They're going to be Weeha's playing Meepo. Of course it's going to be mid. So now we're going to see if they can actually scout the lane. Weeha's just going to hot him to fill up his bottle as well.
The grab bag is always on the cliff.
He doesn't have a TP.
He doesn't have a TP, no tail.
He's got to watch the runes get taken right in front of him.
Oh, he's going to be stuck up here for a little bit of time. His only way down, really, a TP delivery. And it's not going to come for a while. No, he has some on the courier, but of course Thompson's got to take priority.
Now they're going to shift Jerax up top. He actually was jungling as the Pugna when he got the Arcane Rune, so level 3, pretty decent levels on this Pugna to come up top and try to help Ana a little bit. And Ana already has Soul Ring, so he's got his farming item already finished up on the Spectre. But they will be able to pressure him a little bit now as GH, though, steps up a bit too far.
Get the dagger in with Jerax moving forward. GH brought down low. Jerax needs one more blast to connect, and there it is. GH is brought out. As soon as No-Tail's out of action on that top lane.
You're actually the one that can pressure towers. So now we have a Pugna that's farming bottom and taking the tier 1 as a support.
And Thompson was able to get in and grab the regen room, but Miracle, he's got backup. GH is there. Thompson, he cannot escape these twos. GH is able to block him off. He may have got the rune, but it will cost him his life. There's no further backup from OG prepared. Corrupt is ready to smash some fools with the double Hellbears, taking them up towards the top, set up down to mind control, instantly cracking shells off the sleep, but it doesn't matter, the damage output from Thompson. What happened with this? Kuro still around in the neighborhood. Thompson, again, GH, here's another combo, it's another kill. Thompson, with these moves that he's so well known for, he knows exactly when he can leave that mid lane, head elsewhere, and make so much happen in favor of OG as he'll slowly chase down Kuro. Sep will be there to steal the kill, but Thompson's pressure and movements at 9 minutes in, getting 3 kills for OG.
And he kills the Chen creeps as well, and he keeps the regen. And it's starting to happen, sure. Liquid, they're still looking good with their farm, but they want to be more ahead. They're all about that early game-centric draft, and Thompson's starting to move around.
There's nothing more terrifying than a Thompson Tiny coming to look for a high five. GH has to run. He's going to come over, and Thompson knows that he has dove as far as he can, or has he? Still looking at an opportunity to get in on GH as he'll look to cut down the trees. He's going to find the avalanche. Thompson, he persists, he continues the chase, he sees the opportunity, and he's just getting so much done. This Tiny just can't stop killing people.
And he's going mid again, and they're already pressuring the tower with the siege creep here, while Ana just continues to farm up top. Ana does not have, he does actually have mana for the haunt if he does use the Soul Ring.
Another Ravage in mid, Mind Control's going to come in with a quick setup onto Jerax. A meld hit from Miracle will do the job. Now they look for the body blocks onto Seb. Smash there from the Hellbear. Liquid will punish OG. Getting themselves those 2 kills.
Right? It was bright when the Midas was coming out. Thompson getting a bit deep here, getting surrounded. Has the phase boots when lace, but will get slowed up.
Yeah, Miracle with the wrap round. Thompson, his reign on Liquid's half of the map finally put to an end.
They are literally just running around trying to set up kills and just make space for the Spectre, but now Sam also a bit far up, and he's getting surrounded.
Trying to keep this aggression up. Just gets burst down by the heavy damage output of Liquid's
level TA with a lot of farm right now, almost at the top of the net worth in the game. And yet level 12 in comparison to Thompson, who has been running around, as you expect he will be starting to get behind the level.
See if he's got the duration of control with these roots. One more will be out, but there's the backup. No-Tail, he's able to set up a beautiful sleep onto the 3 of them. Jerax and Thompson here as well. They'll look to burst him, he cannot. The pressure on, and they have now got that Desolator done on Miracle. We've seen already the physical damage output they can offer, and here we have it again. Goodbye, Seb. Back to the base with you, as Liquid can now make these moves, take these tier 1s, and even start to think about going for tier 2s very early on. For the vision, and back in mid, Thompson was pushing out the wave. Weeha was ready to make the jump.
Thompson
Can he get himself out? The avalanche buying him time to get into the trees. The next route will miss, but that one will connect as we are. Has he got the damage?
He sure does.
We are now starting to get the kills, and again, top lane Seb, he just gets run down by this combination of the Tide and the TA. No-Tail's disabled as they'll pick him up, toss him down. Miracle's just starting to walk around with the group. Get these set something up. Anytime he feels that he can get in with a Ravage, he'll go for it. In fact, they're going to try and fight with the Haunt here. Straight away, Anna comes into the mid, mind control. He has the Ravage ready. Terror draw 5 of them, and now they can just run OG's hero down one by one. Thompson tries to turn with the avalanche, but the mech is popped. Anna and Thompson are dead. They do lose Miracle for this effort, as well as Weehar's Aegis getting taken the once. See if they can go for it a second time. No, he had the main Meepo out in the where Haunt is about to be back online. He's got to try and get it done, but a beautiful net into the trees there is going to hold him back, cancel the TP. Should still have the chance of running away with the dagger. I mean, I say that Weehar's continuing to another route. Weehar, he's hitting them every single time. He's held him down. The dagger is there, but there's the E-Blade. Weehar continues to play around with Anna, and they'll drag him back. GH is there with a follow-up. A beautiful play from Weehar. This is why this man's Meepo is absolutely terrifying. That's yeah, thanks, Anna.
But they do have BKB on Miracle. They have a lot of these big items that allows them to go for aggressive plays.
Ghost Scepter's just going to buy him a little bit of time. The stolen dagger for GH is going to get choked down upon him. GH trying to offer him the heals. No-Tail with the stomp from the high ground, able to disable Miracle's TA. Make sure that he cannot continue to commit onto Seb, and Seb will be kept safe. As Liquid still continue to sort of dance around the outskirts of OG, wait to see an opportunity to go in, but they know they've got to be careful. And OG, they'll smoke up. They themselves know they can get something good going with that Spectre Haunt. The smoke was spotted out by the warding, so they know that OG's up to something, Liquid, and they're trying to sort of bait at the moment. Have Miracle on the front, see who reveals themselves. For now, it's just Seb.
Both sides look like they're kind of baiting, right? Seb's like, come at me. My team's on the right, you know this, but I know your team's on the left. So both teams kind of playing with each other there. Popping the south now, trying to force Miracle to go in further.
And another meld hit off. Whoa. Seb's got to be careful. He's got the Ghost Scepter, but Mind Control jumps in Gush. Used to help slow Seb down. Still needs that second meld hit again to save Jerax with the Decrepify. Stops Miracle from being able to get another touch in onto Seb. Seb will be fine. Thompson on the high ground with that Invis rune, maybe able to set up a toss back. Miracle is going to receive a bit of damage from the Avalanche. Trying to bait out a BKB potentially, but Miracle keeps his cool. The turnaround could start to come in. Seb,
for sure.
Up
Seb
to the high ground. They're getting the down. Jump forward from Miracle. They're going to offer the stomp. It will slow down Miracle's damage output and giving Seb the time to walk out. Ghost Scepter pops as well as the heals. Liquid try and stay on top of the edge. There's the lockdown. Weehar's in with the net. They'll finally kill Seb off. Another Aegis. Of course, this time the cheese on top as a bit of a bonus for Liquid.
Yep.
And with the speed that they do it, even with OGs, there's semi-decent ways to contest Roche. They just cannot set up in time, even with the ET control around the pit, the Haunt to get in. There's still not for OG to get themselves out of. There's Ravage. Mind control. They've got the Ravage. It's going to buy time for the rest of the team to come over. First net won't quite connect onto Anna as he's forced back to safety. They'll still continue to try and chase on. Anna's into the trees this time. He will be able to TP out. We are not quite in range. Continue to lock him down. Thompson with a poke from the back, making sure that Liquid cannot chase down any of the remaining members of OG. He'll stay hidden in the trees. GH.
It looks like Thompson's almost playing like Tinker or something in this way. Look, right, last like 6 minutes or so, I feel like I've just seen Thompson in the tree lines, cutting creep waves to try to delay the push that's going to be coming out from Liquid inevitably.
I mean, the items for Anna are continuing to roll out. Full Manta. As usually, the items for everyone else still have ground to a bit of a halt on OG. Setups there onto one of the Meepos. They're going to drop the ult down, but already Miracle's on the backline. He's dead. He's dead. He paused the BKB. It doesn't matter. They're able to beat him down, and now they look towards Weehar. Weehar with the impetus. It follows up. Still, he has enough HP to walk. The torch. Steps in. He's straight on top of Weehar. Weehar's dead the once. Can they do it again? No-Tail. He's got the spirit out. Backing off, Weehar again. He had the main Meepo up onto the safe area of the high ground. Thompson, he's not stopping though. They're holding back a little bit with the E-Blade. Can they get this kill? Weehar again. Boost off to the side, but he's left one up on the high ground. Is there anything disabled? There is not. He's able to jump back down, get himself away. OG continue to chase. But these roots, these nets, they're holding OG back. Thompson in again with the blink. He needs help. Weehar, is he going to get it? The stomps out onto the entire army of Meepos. Hand of God's pop. Weehar's trying to turn. Miracle is killed on Jerax. The buyback from Miracle. They're trying to get around Liquid. They'll get Thompson and Jerax. Seb with no doubt. They're going to try and run. Anna He's in with a horn, chasing down We Are. He can surely finish this kill off. We Are so low, the Glimmer give it a line. Finally, Ana gets We Are. Liquid back to looking to continue the cleanup. They'll chase Seb. Seb's heals will not be strong enough. Seb will fall. There's no tell. TP out in the trees gets him away. Ana's still in the neighborhood, but he will manage to make him his way out of there. They get the kill on We Are.
100+ seconds in these next few moments could be devastating.
We Are. He's found himself something juicy. Thompson out in the jungle, does have a blink. She's going to try and get out, going for the TP. GH, will he find him in time? He will. GH in with a grab as Thompson is held back away from being able to...
700 mana on Tide Hunter. Your Ravage, your spells cost a lot of mana.
Jump forward. They've got the silence there for physical burst. Seb steps too far forward.
50 seconds, no edge. Might try to press their issue up onto that high ground here with
I
them.
guess the last tier you want to tackle, Miracle. Gonna head over to try and go for the bounty room. We'll actually be able to grab it, despite the three of them being here, but they'll look to make him pay. They'll lead in, BKB's popped by Miracle. Ana will continue to chase with the horn.
He's following him.
He's staying on top of him, making sure that any sort of escape is hard. Mind Control's gonna come in the back. He's looking to try and draw the attention of the rest of us. Yeah, there's the Ravage pop, and now the turnaround comes into play. Liquid, they'll surround Ana. He dove too far. The Spectre's dead. He's got buyback, but of course with the horn already used, there's no way for him to get back into the fight. So Ana has to sit on the sidelines and just watch as the rest of OG gets bullied heavily by Liquid. The traps are set, Seb's surrounded. We Are double kill as OG again struggling to get anything going their way against Liquid. It feels he has to try and make something happen with the horn. It doesn't go their way, and in fact mid lane, another attempt to push out. Thompson was trying to get the creep waves away from the base, but Weeha, he is just everywhere on this map.
Steven, he's gonna try again, but Weeha, he's here.
He's just gonna make him pay for it. Or at least try to do so, Jarrett. They'll find him once and force to the side, the roots, making sure that no Glimmer will save him. He gets it to Crepify off, but it doesn't matter. He ticks down to the output of Weeha. Back towards mid. OG, they've got 4 dead. Finally, Seb's back in the game. 20 seconds until Ana returns. But obviously a longer cooldown that matters, that 30 seconds before Horn. As even with the Horn, we've seen with how far Liquid are ahead, OG just struggle to get any fights going in their favor as they'll dive in. Weeha, with all the stats, he's so tanky now in the Meepo that they cannot bully him away. And 36 minutes in, Liquid will finally get themselves into the base, take that mid ranks. They're going to look for more. Jarek's still down for 20. And they do have that Meepo ready to go. They get the toss back on Mind Control. See if they've got the damage to beat him down. No tail offering quite a bit of right clip, but Miracle is in straight away. Look at the back line. He's on top of the ET. Anna's going to step forward for Mind Control. Horns pop. Can they get any of these kills? They're on to Miracle. Miracle BKB trying for the DBL, but he has the damage. Seb with the impetus takes down TA. And the chase continues. Anna, he found Mind Control. A second kill here for OG. Weeha surrounds Anna. Anna needs the safety. Jack, he's there.
Healing it.
The Crepify the heal. Anna is still alive. Seb sits to the side, throws out the impetus. Weeha is falling low. GH cannot save him. Weeha is dead. OG, they'll hold on to the game. They may have lost their ranks, but they team wiped Team Liquid. That's the Horn they've been looking for.
And No Tail finally is able to be an Elder Titan in the game where he can stand next to the utility heroes. We see how much damage Ana is able to do inside of that one. No Tail's just standing next to both of them the entire time. Liquid jumped in too far forward. Miracle,
they're getting the Roshan. Or at least they're trying. There'll be a buyback from GH. There's got to be more buybacks if Liquid want to try and force OG away. Jax.
More buybacks.
He's already up to the high ground. They do have the Ravage still on Mind Control. Mind Control. He's looking for that option. He's stepping in. Stomp from No Tail.
Ravage.
Does get it out. No follow-up though. It's a bit of a Ravage. And then a death. Mind Control. There's no follow-up. They've lost 2.
Oh god.
As Liquid, they throw bodies into the pit, but not enough, and not at the right time. As OG, they'll get Roche, they'll get the Aegis, the cheese, and an Aghanims for No Tail.
For No Tail. He picked it up instantly. It looks like he wanted it. I mean, he wants to get in.
Yeah, he's the captain.
I mean, that tells me that he wants to be.
Yeah.
Wait, how much? So with Meepo, they're actually getting.
You're mid-tier 3 in the racks. That's when the game turned around entirely on his head.
The Meepo had no buyback for all of it, right? Weeha spent all his gold thinking.
Now it's OG.
And now it's OG. They're taking tier 3. Oh my god.
Seb's got a full E-Blade. OG, they've done it time and time again. In games and in whole tournaments when people have been quick to count them out. They strike back. They strike back hard. They're pushing onto the ranks. Liquid will have their whole team back up. So we'll see how much OG can get. Anna still feeling confident on the front lines with that heart and Aegis. Thompson jumps in, finds Miracle outside of the base. He's stunned up. Miracle trying to hold on to the BKB charge, but it's slowing him down. They'll put the BKB. The impetus is though from Seb and just forcing Liquid back. As Liquid, they're held back behind their racks. The creeps are gone. Backdoor protection will kick back in for Liquid, but now it ends once more. As the mid lane reaches the middle racks, the range racks are gone. OG, they're going to get the melee racks as well.
I've been watching Weehaw with this real Meepo. He's just running around trying to cut waves, collect bounty runes.
But they're losing the base.
But they're losing the base.
They need Weehaw to bring his army in for the fight, but it's scary. The Elder Titan and the Axe. It's not easy for Weehaw to fight into his OG. They're not leaving, they're not going anywhere.
And look at where they're hiding the backline. Look at Jerax as well as Noto. They're hidden so far away from everybody else. They want nothing to do with this Meatball wraparound.
He's going to go in with the Rambies. They'll be able to get Seb first. Can they get more? Anna, still not the target they want to find. They want to try and find the easier kills for Notail. He's able to walk this off with that Axe effect. Another hero that's now so hard for Liquid to ever get on top of. Zana.
He's committing for it. He has heart.
He knows that he's safe. He's just running down Kuro. His team cannot really keep the Spectre off the Chen. As Kuro has to opt for the TP out, will manage to make it on the high ground. Anna won't continue to chase and look for the right clicks. We are against the break hit. But OG, they're now starting to play around with Liquid. Mike's drone blinks out. Miracle does pop the BKB. They're trying to run down Jerax, but the net won't catch him.
They just can't. Like, Anna's literally running into 5 heroes by himself, and the rest of the team is all the way in the back. Like, they just cannot deal with Spectre now.
I mean, Mind Control's still trying to chase, but they just cannot do it. In every fight, the mana gets so low. Anna.
He's healing up. He's getting ready to hunt. It looks like he's eating 2 mangoes.
Oh, they've got to be careful. Liquid, if they continue to try and chase this, you know that horn plate's going to come in, and there it is. Straight away, they'll turn towards Weehaw. He's the one that's trying to start the fight off, committing, but they'll turn. The damage being done for the side. Now as there comes the sun for Jerax. Bring Weehaw over to get the proof on. Weehaw will survive. Miracle, he's looking for that pesky poke there, along with the help of Mind Control, but another Glimmer K play. Gets Jerax away. No tell, goes for the storm, won't get it out. Miracle's got the physical damage output to take him down in time. There's now Liquid. They'll find Jerax as well. In the trees with the roots. Have they got the damage to kill him off? He'll slide to the side. He's trying to run away. Another net will catch him out. He'll kill Jerax. Trees are being thrown left, right, and center. Thompson, can he bring down Wee with the radius of Anna burning him down? They can. They get Weehaw.
Illusion.
On OG's lineup, Anna Decrepify. Now they can have a bit more luck on committing for the kills. They'll find Thompson. Silence is out. They have the pick-off potential. Anytime the Ocean with the Bloodthorn nullify.
Well, Thompson was just cutting bottom weight, it looks like there, while his team was pushing top, and he just gets caught up, but he has buyback.
That'll be a buyback.
GH dies very quickly. Mind Control now.
Surrounding him. Mind Control back. These rainbows, they hurt. I mean, they do not have buyback. They do not have buyback. Neither Mind Control.
And Arax. Anna still feeling that powerful. There's the buyback from the Tide. The melt dash.
They found one outside of the base though. Weehaw is trying to step out. The combo, the magical damage isn't going to get him. It will.
They actually get
him off. Notail's able to catch him before he's able to poof back. Meepo dead. He's going to have to use the buyback. Out it comes. Zana will get the D ward and continue to push on, taking these racks. Mind Control trying to step forward, but Seb turns towards him. Seb pretty low on the mana, but he's got enough rainbows to bring Mind Control down to about 25% of his HP. He'll pop the BKB and Miracles, looking for the backlines again. These ghost forms are annoying him. The Dispel will be there onto Notail, but Thompson's got the combo, the damage to kill him off. Mind Control is in with the Ravage. They're trying their best to commit on top of Seb. Gush is out. Can they even kill off the Enchilo? They've tried their best on the high ground. Anna, he has been nullified. The damage output, it's enough. Again, this single target from Liquid, if they get it going, they can still kill the cause of OG, even the big old Spectre. As Liquid will hold, it's 3 buybacks they have to use.
Seb
is yet to consume the Aghanimer's Blessing. Liquid trying to force out these buybacks. Anna, he's got to buy back. The tier 4s are being focused. They're not interested in Megas Liquid. They're just interested in ending the game.
Still holding on to it.
The first tier 4's down. Liquid, they're going to be able to get potentially another one out of this. Kuro falling low, turn with the Penitence. He's still alive at the back of this. Finally, the buyback comes out. The Ancient is exposed.
The Ancient goes down.
Ravage.